Welcome back to Blockchain Pill. My name is Alex, and today we'll learn a few things about DeFi, liquidity pools, and the benefits and risks of providing liquidity. Earlier this week, Sonic, the #1 decentralized exchange on the Internet Computer, supercharged the liquidity for Sonic ICP and CKBTC ICP and made a call to the ICP community to not just watch, but to also start providing liquidity if they have the possibility to do so. The problem is, if there is not enough liquidity for people outside the ICP ecosystem to swap and to buy those tokens, they won't, and this ecosystem will not grow. For example, imagine you're somebody from outside the ecosystem and you see one of the projects on the Internet Computer Protocol and you think, hey, that's a really cool project and I want to buy those tokens. Let's say you want to buy like $200 worth of that token, and you go to the decentralized exchange, you try to buy, and you see that the slippage is going to be 20% or 30% because there's like $500 worth of liquidity. Will you buy? Of course not. You'll say, I'll find another project somewhere else where I can buy. So it is our duty as a community to help build this DeFi ecosystem, and together we will succeed to do so. Cool, but before we are able to add liquidity to a liquidity pool, we should learn what a liquidity provider is, what a liquidity pool is, what liquidity pairs are, how to create them, and what are the benefits and risks involved in providing liquidity. A liquidity pool is a pool of tokens that are locked in a smart contract and used to facilitate trades in decentralized finance, also known as DeFi. Liquidity pools use an automated market maker algorithm to set prices based on the ratio of tokens inside the pool. In a liquidity pool, tokens are provided by liquidity providers who deposit them into the pool in exchange for liquidity pool tokens, which represent their share of the pool. So what or who is a liquidity provider? A liquidity provider, also known as a market maker, is someone who provides their crypto assets to a platform, in our case to a decentralized exchange, to help with the decentralization of trading. In return, they are rewarded with fees generated by trades on that platform, which can be thought of as a form of passive income. So you're not just providing liquidity, you are getting paid with every trade that happens on that decentralized exchange. A liquidity pair, or LP for short, is a pair of two tokens that a user can make and deposit into a liquidity pool on a decentralized exchange. A liquidity pool is designated by the token pair it represents. For example, ICP Sonic is a liquidity pool that contains the liquidity provided for the token pair ICP and Sonic. This means that you can swap your ICP into Sonic and vice versa in this particular liquidity pool. To create a liquidity pair, the liquidity provider needs to provide an equal value of both tokens. For example, that would be $10 worth of ICP and $10 worth of Sonic. Let's create our own liquidity pair on the Sonic decentralized exchange. This is the amount that we want to provide as liquidity, so we'll split it in half between the two tokens and create the LP. Once we provide a liquidity, we no longer have the individual tokens, but we receive LP tokens representing the amount of liquidity that we have provided. And as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward process. It's really not that hard. It used to be a lot harder, but now it's way more easier and user-friendly to do so. An important thing to keep in mind is that you can withdraw your liquidity tokens whenever you want from the liquidity pools. So let's have a look at the benefits of liquidity pools. Liquidity pools can help to reduce price volatility and improve price stability, as the automated market maker algorithm used to set the prices is designed to maintain a constant product between the tokens in the pool. Liquidity pools can reduce costs for traders as they do not need to pay fees to intermediaries such as exchanges, and this can make trading more accessible and affordable. And probably the main reason why you would want to provide liquidity in the first place is passive income. Liquidity providers can earn passive income by providing liquidity to the pool. When a trade associated with a particular liquidity pool takes place, a fee is charged on the trade, which is proportionally distributed among the LP token holders, meaning that the more LP you hold, the bigger your cut of this fee. And the more people trade a token, the more money you will make by holding this LP. So it seems like providing liquidity is the thing to do because there are so many benefits without risks, right? Well, no, there actually are some risks. The #1 and the most important and overlooked risk is called impermanent loss. Liquidity providers are at risk of experiencing impermanent loss if the price of the tokens in the pool changes significantly. This can happen when the price of one token in the pool increases or decreases more than the other, which can lead to losses for the liquidity provider. This loss would be usually covered by the fees collected unless a major change in price happens. The second risk is connected to smart contracts. Liquidity pools are implemented using smart contracts, which can be vulnerable to bugs or hacks. This can result in the loss of funds for liquidity providers or traders. There have been many times when smart contracts were hacked and unfortunately the funds were stolen. Front-running. Traders may attempt to front-run transactions in liquidity pools, which can result in them earning a profit at the expense of other traders or liquidity providers. Pretty much those are the benefits and the risks of DeFi and liquidity providing. Once again, let's listen to Sonic and start providing liquidity. Even 1 ICP, as they mentioned, is better than 0 ICP. If you're not planning to trade your ICP or your tokens, you may as well stake them to earn some staking rewards. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. And with that, we're done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.